For this video, I'm looking at the basic SSRF against the local server lab on PortSwigger.net. SSRF standing for server-side request forgery. Let's read the description of this lab. This lab has a stock check feature which fetches data from an internal system. To solve this lab, change the check URL to access the admin interface at localhost/admin and delete Carlos, or the user Carlos. All right, so going into it, it gives us pretty good instructions about what to do. It's just about how we're going to execute it, or initially for me is about how it's going to execute it. So let's first try and take a look at the admin URL. Well, so it'd be localhost um, /admin. So if we try and do /admin, as you can see, we can't access the admin interface from doing that directly in the browser using GET request. But if we go into a burp suite and we open up our proxy, we can take a little look into exactly what's happening here. So to do that, just open up burp suite. You can use Community Edition, open browser. We want to get our link to the lab from the main page, ideally. So this main page right here, get the link for that. And then once the browser's open, just paste it directly in. Okay, upon the page loading, we should be able to see HTTP history, and this is the important part. So, like the description said, we want to try and request a resource from the server using the check stock button right here. So, if we check stock for London, you see that we get some post requests back from the server. So, we now know what those post requests look like. Looking into it, we can see that there's a stock API, and that's the URL access from the post request. So we want to change this, like the description said, to whoop, first, actually, my bad. We want to send this to a repeater, and then we want to change it to uh, this URL provided in the description, the localhost/admin, and we'll take a look at what we can see after we do this. So copy and paste it in. And there we go. And send a post request. And then we're gonna open this up in browser just to take a look at it. Request in browser and original session, copy, open up our browser, just paste it into our Burp Suite browser. And you can see that we do have a list of users here. Since I already solved this lab, Carlos is not here, but that's not the important part. The important part about this page is looking to see at what URL we can use to delete the users. So by doing that, we want to take a look at this HTML, or the HTML for this page, to see how it's set up, or how this delete button works, basically, or this delete link. To do that, let's take a look into this HTML. Let's see. I'm going to be at the right part of the page. So, main container section is page users. And here you can see how this delete link works. And we can use this same URL or link right here in order to delete Carlos, or before we deleted Carlos. So basically how we would do that is use this same syntax and type in localhost/admin/delete username equals, well, here it'd be Weiner, as you can see for this link right here, this button right here. But instead, we're going to sub that with Carlos. We're going to send a post request, and upon opening the site again, if you hadn't solved the lab previously, Carlos will no longer be here. As I said before, Carlos isn't here for me anyway since it's already solved. But let's try and do that real quick at the Weiner to see if I can demonstrate it. So we're going to send this post request over. We're going to open this in browser. So copy. Let's close out this old user, or this old admin panel. Put the new link in. And Hmm. It looks like there's an issue deleting Winer. But anyways, it works with Carlos, and I hope that this video is helpful. And thank you for watching.